So everybody reckons that farming is dealing with animals and tractors and things like that. It is, but it's also something we talk about a lot less often, and that's all the jobs that need doing around the place. And that's what I'm on today. You see, we've got this little cabin on our place, and lovely though it is, it has jobs to be done on it. It's made of wood, which kind of makes it better in many ways. But the job I'm on today is trying to mend this set of steps up to the cabin because, well, like most sets of steps, you can't manage if you've got a step missing. Yeah, there's a step missing. There it is. It's died a death, and there was one above it as well. And it all goes to highlight the fact that, well, you know, the thing is, you can't leave steps out and expect to get there. And you do find that true as well of the way that many people approach the Christian life. You get the statement that says something like, you know, I can be a Christian without going to church. Yeah, but if you're a Christian, you'll want to go to church. You can't leave steps out. And in the same way, you find people who say, well, I'll just pray. I'll leave out reading my Bible. That, you know, I can be a Christian without reading my Bible. I'll just pray. And well, no, actually, if you're a Christian, you know, you'll want to hear what God's got to say. And you'll take a bit of time, make the sacrifice, make the effort, and spend a bit of time reading his word and listening to what he's got to say. And yeah, while it's absolutely true that going to church doesn't make you a Christian the same way going to McDonald's doesn't make you a hamburger, if you like hamburgers and you love hamburgers, chances are every now and again you're going to find yourself in McDonald's. More worryingly, perhaps recently, I've come across folks saying, oh, never mind doctrine, doctrine's a problem, doctrine just upsets people and divides people, don't bother with your doctrine. And then I come across people who are so concerned with doctrine they forget about life, and they're not concerned with that. They're just concerned to dot every I and cross every T of doctrine and get their heads right, not so much thinking about their lives. Now in 1 Timothy 4:16, the Apostle Paul writes to the young Christian and Christian worker, in fact, a chap called Timothy, 1 Timothy 4:16, and he says, watch your life and doctrine closely. Persevere in them, for by so doing you'll save both yourself and your hearers. You see, you can't go missing out steps because you won't get there. You won't get up to where you want to get to. You just can't go missing out steps. Life and doctrine, watch both closely. Now think about that. That actually makes sense because the way you live your life depends on what you actually believe, and that's where your doctrine comes in. But if you've only got doctrine, well, you're not authenticating any of that with your life. You're not actually learning to put it into practice, because the way we learn our doctrine is that we live our life, we have questions that are raised by our life, we go to our Bible, we look for the answers, and then when we found the answers, we put them into our thinking, and then that comes over into our lives. And you know, the way we behave, you can't leave any particular step there out, or you just won't get where you're trying to get to. You won't be able to get up there. So I guess there it is then. There's my word for the week. Watch your life and doctrine closely. By persevering in them, you'll save both yourself and your hearers, because you need that balance. You need each step, each rung in the ladder, each step in the staircase to make your trip, as it were, up through life. You can't just go leaving stuff out. You need that balance, and that's what Paul is saying. And the two things he emphasizes in the balance are your life and your doctrine. Learning the truth and then putting it in practice in your life. And that's the way the Christian life progresses, advances, and that's the way we follow the Lord Jesus in this life, because he too knew his doctrine and watched his life closely. God bless you. That's my word for the week. Hope you have a great week. Watch your life and watch your doctrine. Do it closely.